I truly hate the people who run YouTube, from the trending page to the demonetizations to tweets like this. And yet, you follow us. Hot girls are always dumb. I'm not dumb. You're not hot. Why do my parents think they are so funny? Because they gave birth to a joke? Public service announcement for men. Boxers are not shorts. You cannot wear them outside. Don't tell us what to wear. Teach the girls not to stare. God doesn't cancel people. He literally started all of humanity over with a flood. Amazing cinema with beds. Why the hell are people clapping? Nothing is happening in the movie. Peter Tip. Always flip a lucky. Looks awful. If you died, nothing in my life would change. Sex and gender are the same thing. Nobody have gender with this, dude. I'm using that comeback from now on. English or Spanish. Boy, hock to. Hock. What's your ethnicity? I'm interested in calling you a slur. Not my mom telling me she still talks to my ex because I still talk to her ex. Ma'am, that's my dad. Screw it. Just date her ex to get back at her. Damn, yo, you finna put vacuums out of business sucking the humor out of stuff like that. If I would smash your mom, would we be enemies? No. Would we be friends? No. Huh? What then? We would be even. Choking hazard. Isn't that what they put on small things? Okay, fine. I'm your secret Santa. Guess what I got you? Diabetes? Man, this thing is always sticky. How did you put it in the sink? What kind of question is this? It's accurate because my teammates in Among Us never seem to have a brain. Me possessing the unique ability to look up a YouTube tutorial. When you're having a super specific computer issue and a deleted user on Reddit from 3 years ago comes to your rescue. Why are they always deleted users? They were hunted by Bill Gates. My buddy just went to Home Depot to get a guy for unskilled day labor, and the guy wanted $32 an hour. If it's unskilled labor, why didn't your buddy just do it himself? Why would you ever randomly greet somebody on the street? That is so stupid. You have never been outside before, I'm guessing? Try it sometime. Hey guys, my parents are out of town. Party at my house this weekend. Tags the police. You guys can't come though. We are actually pretty cool people to hang out with, but we get it. If nothing illegal is going on and no one calls us, we won't come. But based off the number of likes and comments so far, it doesn't look like anyone else is going either. It's strange when she floats in the air. That's why it's called Stranger Things and not Regular Things. Guess what? No one is going to change the climate. It's nature. Get over it. Ever get really sick? Don't go to the doctor. Just die. It's the nature. Get over it. Your generation are mostly spoiled brats that cry if they don't get their own way. As if your generation didn't spit on soldiers and implode if a black person used the same water fountain. Wake up, Wanda. Put any of this on a burger and we're gonna have a problem. You tell him, buddy. Proud of you for speaking your mind. How was kindergarten today? I hate pickles. While we sleep, our brain makes up stories and then gets scared of them. My brain. The worst she can say is no. I would rather draw the whole Uno deck than go out with you. Boomers. Why are there holes in your jeans? You rip those yourself? Gen Z. Why are there holes in the ozone? You rip those yourself? Millennials. Mona Lisa attacked by cake-throwing climate activist in bizarre demonstration. What the hell did the Mona Lisa do to deserve that? She's been totally silent on climate change. Please marry me. I need our kids to have a high IQ. He thinks I'm gay in whatever way which doesn't include you. This dog just be like a horse to you. Y'all in 2017. Well, he's in 3017. His funeral's gonna be in 2017 if he continues this. Why do people post food pictures on social medias? Because their plate looks more beautiful than their face. Can anyone lend me $15 more for some groceries? I'm out again. Bro is paying a monthly fee to be verified instead of buying food. Like if you're in the low gang. Like if you're not in the low gang. A big ratio. My mom taught me how to treat a woman, but I've never heard of a dad teach their daughter how to treat a man. I bought my daughter a taser and showed her your picture. That should do it. Have you heard about the ongoing program that is really paying now? Greet first. Good morning. Morning. You can now proceed with your scam. You are a bastard. Fool. Bro, why can't this game just give me better cards? I have trash ones. A wise man once said, it is not the cards that are trash. Lunchly, baby. Pretty sure I could feed my kid lead ingots and it would be a healthier meal. I told my 4-year-old, even superheroes have to listen to their parents. He replied with, Batman doesn't. Telekinesis. Only for items over 4,000 pounds? So I can lift your mother? Removing a bunch of people off Facebook because they cannot spell for anything. So if you aren't my friend in the next half an hour, it's most likely because you're annoying. You spelled you are wrong? Tell us about your daily commute. What makes it great? What would you want to change? Actually going to work? Unlike the 7,000 people you just laid off. There's a strong smell of poop in my room and I know for sure it ain't me. Like, what? I think it's coming from outside or my dog pooped in here, but I don't know where exactly. It's the smell coming from your computer because your posts are awful. They legit chose the roundest person to portray a square character. My 16-year-old son took an IQ test and he scored an 87. I am highly disappointed at him. How should I punish him? Don't be jealous just because his IQ is twice yours. Having you as a parent is punishment enough. I have this rare skin disease called Perfect. Well, I'm glad you're cured. You're the most famous guest we've ever had on. This must be a terrible show then. Friend, your pee-pee is the size of a Tic Tac. That's why your mama's mouth stays fresh. MJ looks like she is in her late 40s. Have you guys ever seen a woman in real life? You're on Reddit. You already know the answer. Legalize humor, says the guy who banned me for calling him Sissy SpaceX. Roast me. I can't believe you ripped up your house just to write roast me. Looking? You couldn't afford me. You wear discount clothes. Nothing on sale is worth buying. Like your OF. I have a habit of being too casual everywhere, so one time while I was working, I accidentally said, "What's crack-a-lacking?" to an old woman looking for medication, and she replied, "My bones, dear." She witty with it. Gen Z is too afraid to ask a waiter for extra ketchup, but will body slam a cop. We respect those who actually serve. Be honest, do you like spending time with your family? Needed to use AI to get a picture of Elon with his kids. What's wrong with smoking while pregnant? A child gonna end up on social media asking stupid questions like this. Disney Snow Whites. They finally did it. They made a movie nobody is going to pirate. Jimmy Fallon's success only starts to make a little bit of sense when you remember he used to look like this. He looks like everyone from iCarly at the same time. Please know, if you're someone who brings a book to the bar, nobody likes you. Nobody who brings a book to a bar is looking for your approval, my dude. This guy looks like when you create a custom character and can't get the head size to go up. How do you block fact checkers? I'm sick of this crap popping up on my thing. How about posting the truth? My girlfriend says this is trash. She is single now. I agree. She deserves a better man. They break into our countries, steal resources, and then do stuff like this. Those are Native Americans. Man won't fly for 1,000,000 years. To build a flying machine would require the combined and continuous efforts of mathematicians and mechanics for 1 to 10 million years. The Wright brothers 9 days later. Surprise! So you wouldn't serve your country. Dude, if I got an infected cut and didn't have $10,000, this country would be all like, "Oh, that sucks, have fun dying." How many people identify as people? I identify as a peacock. That isn't what she meant when she said it was the size of a pea. All the pretty females love a drug dealer. Not me. I know, I said all the pretty females. In first period, a girl got dress coded for wearing a tank top with a jacket over it, and this scrawny little boy stood up and yelled, "Oh, she has skin, the skin is too much for me, her shoulders are beautiful, this is too much." And the teacher got so annoyed with him that she didn't get to dress coding her. Yes, good, you go boy. In 20 years, our kids are gonna look at pictures of us and tell us how stupid we looked in our Ultra Boosts and track pants. Why 20 years? You look like an idiot now. Single Maya Jama leaves Radio 1 with Tinder's most right-swiped man. I'd be more interested in seeing Tinder's most left-swiped man, to be honest. Well, do you have a mirror? Your attitude is as ugly as I am. Oof, did you just put yourself in a mid-off with me, girl? Who said rednecks can't wear sunglasses? Not a single breathing, talking, walking, living person out of the 7 billion people on this planet has ever said that. Unpopular opinion. There was never a deadly pandemic, just fear-driven chaos. Do you agree? That's not an unpopular opinion. You're an idiot. I can't believe Taylor Swift is about to turn 30. She still looks so young. It's strange to think that 90% of her eggs are already gone. 97% by the time she turns 40. I hope she thinks about having kids before it's too late. She'd be a fun mum. I hope she buys a house near an elementary school so you can't get within 5 blocks of her. Stuck in traffic. Ugh. Someone needs to get a plunger and fix his cheeks. You would have to kill 2 murderers to reduce the amount of killers in the world by 1. Bold of you to assume I haven't killed before. Your most recent post was a scarf you knitted. This New York student won a $250,000 prize for his research on the devastating microorganism which caused the Irish potato famine. Calling the Brits a devastating microorganism is a little weird, but I'll take it. Anyone know what the hell this is? A divorced man. To win $3 billion, you have to survive 24 hours getting chased by a horror villain of your choice. Who are you picking? The Predator. I am old and out of shape and unarmed. Not honorable prey. Believe what you see, not what you're told. Okay, I've been told you're a genius, but I've only seen you behave like a moron. This man is slowly becoming a World War I British officer. Masks are toxic to our health. You aren't supposed to eat them. My pee-pee is so hard to find. Your Netflix binge watching makes climate change worse, says experts. The emissions generated by watching 30 minutes of Netflix is the same as driving almost 4 miles. Called to guilt trip ordinary people for every tiny thing that might spark joy, while oiling Alex is a boy's name and Billy is a goat's name. Roses are red, Tony Hawk is a skater. I'm driving right now. I'll get back to you later. Screw you. You may have won the battle, but I win the fictional argument we're having in my head while I'm driving home from losing the battle. Wow, 4 weeks sober. I'm 5 years sober, but I'm not advertising it. You just did. In your attempt to discredit her sobriety, you literally just advertised yours. Guys, what made you realize this girl is definitely not into me? Gave a girl at work my number on a piece of paper, and she handed it right back and said, "We talk at work all the time, so let's just keep doing that." At least she's honest. My mother just told my brother to change his sheets before his girlfriend comes over for a visit because we don't want her her to get pregnant just by sitting down. I did that painting above the bed. It sucks. Critic from Fartmaster. Why does your mouth move in italic? I went to a diner with my girlfriend and was told it was a 20-minute wait. After only a few minutes, a couple walked in and were seated right away. I complained and left right away. I don't tolerate BS, and I don't tolerate people who think I should care when they do. Tim, do you know what a reservation is? Guy in the middle is the youngest. Wild. The guy in the middle can still hug his kids though. Yeah, Brad Pitt. I don't know about Tom Cruise, but I know Brad Pitt is an awful person. Introducing Steam Deck. Powerful, portable PC gaming starting at $399. So you're telling us this can run Snake, right? Probably runs Snake better than you can run your website. What is an English word you really like? Ubiquitous. Dude, I keep saying this word everywhere. Hysteria spreads much faster than any illness. Why am I only just hearing about this? How long until the hysteria reaches my town? Should I arm myself? What do I panic by? Toilet paper. The cities in the background are approximately 16 miles apart. Where is the curve? Please explain this. With a circumference of 24,901 miles, you are looking at a curvature of around 0.2 degrees, or a little more than 10 feet at 16 miles away. May I say, the curvature is still significantly higher than your IQ. A great way to make passive income is to take $3 million and buy an 8% treasury bond. You'll make $20K a month just by doing nothing. Finally, some advice for the common man. Turned us away while holding a table for someone coming later on. Poorly run and a major disappointment. And they just sent a Wikipedia link for table reservation. Ariana Grande is breathtaking in new photo. She always poses like she's trying to parallel park. You're not the dumbest person in the world, but you better hope they don't die. If I were on the receiving end, I would respond, and I hope you live responsibly. A toast to your health then. My growing post-divorce book collection. Brutal, 15 and already divorced. Curious why a French girl I've been talking to keeps calling me sweet boy in English. The way I'd fold if a woman called me sweet boy. Judging by the TV profile picture, you'd fold if any woman talked to you. He ate with this fit. He looks like a dipped tea bag. He looks like a lightly microwaved Ken doll after being dipped in wood glue. Kansas City Airport. Hell no. I will not fly into this airport. If I ever do, I will piss in the parking lot before I go into a bathroom. Wait till she hears about how bathrooms on the plane work. This is who you're trading against. This guy looks like one of those rendering of Simpsons characters if they were real people. There's your problem. If you have to play all the past games to enjoy the current one, then it's not a good game. People like you are the reason we see Batman's parents die in every movie because you don't understand the concept of sequels. Hey, thanks. Awesome that you're doing this, by the way. You're the first person I've ever talked to who spent time inside a whale. Besides your dad? Damn. I'm proud to be an American because at least I know I'm free. Europeans. Guess I'm enslaved then. 1 second, I'm going to check if the moon has any other flags on it. Call me when your moon pays for your hospital bills. The increase of this body type in women seems to coincide with the rise in homosexuality. If you're attracted to this body type in a woman, it could be because the gay culture has gotten a hold of you. Ladies, is it gay to like women? I used to hate the French until I found this. Why is there like a collective joke that people hate French? It was British people, but now it's French people. Why? 19 female. But you guys can't make me hate myself more than I already do. I can take a joke, get evil. You look like you'd sleep with me. Gross. Zuckerberg is the only human that looks more human as a Gorage shaded low poly 3D model. Screw it. I'm never Frenching a girl ever again. And all of the women of the world collectively rejoiced. So someone's getting roasted by AI. You have the face of a 10-year-old, the hairline of a 70-year-old, and the mental capacity of an AI. That's kind of, yeah, I'll take that. Did you know our servers survive on your tipping kindness? Did you know we don't pay our workers a livable wage and we want you to pick up the slack? See, what's sad about this meme though is obviously the servers don't really want to ask for tips, but they need tips, you know? Sleeping in jeans is comfortable. I'm not gonna read what they typed because I don't like this. This is one of the most heinous opinions I've ever seen. Take my upvote and have fun sleeping in jeans, you denim-laden masochist. iOS 18 is officially out. Breaking. Dr. Disrespect is making the switch to Android this fall. You get it? 18? He doesn't like 18-year-olds? Here is a marriage destined to fail. Shallow like a Petri dish. A Petri dish has culture. These 24 years have been the best of my life, and as far as I can see, we keep getting better. I love you, Debs, with every fiber of my soul. Happy anniversary. Hang in there, Deb. What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. True. That's why I'm going to not sell, but give away meme stickers for free. My multiverse is Spider-Man, Cruella, and James Bond watching a tennis movie. He looks like the only son who refused to join the family business and has started a podcast on the evils of capitalism. Pixel is confused by Banana, where the wild things are looking at. This cat looks like it was written by Tim Burton. I love your cat, but he immediately reminded me of this prop from Spirit Halloween, a Minecraft movie teaser. How brave of Warner Bros. Leaving the comment section open. I thought this movie would be good. I'm Immensely disappointed. Cancer, Aquarius. Messi has cancer? No, that's his zodiac sign. Thank you for clearing that up for me. Absolute rubbish. No instructions to any of the games. The first part shows you 4 numbers and then switches to a numbered keypad, so I logically assumed I should type the same 4 digits in. I did, and the timer ran out and said game over. Just another stupid app. We are very grateful for constructive feedback on our games. However, since there is a big blue button with the text guide at the start of every single game you happen to miss, I logically assume that maybe brain games is not really something you should be playing in the first place. My first venture, the space equivalent zone where water spontaneously boils. Luckily I'm suited. Wouldn't say it's spontaneous, the pressure in the room got below the vapor pressure of the water at room temperature. Simple thermo. Some guy just mansplained space to an actual astronaut. That feeling when correcting misinformation is written off as mansplaining. Homesteaders shouldn't depend on power tools. If you want to be truly self-sufficient or prepare for an emergency, you cannot rely on machines that constantly need fuel, oil, and replacement parts you can't produce yourself. Hey man, since this is just a LARP and you wouldn't know, but cutting between the supports is a bad idea. Sure, you have roads and population, but we've got the American spirit. Also, that wasn't a bribe, and also North Carolina and Belgium did the exact same thing, which is why am I the victim of your undeserved wrath, Maryland? We provide 1/3 of the US economy, and you provide 1/3 of the US's racist people. What state are they talking about? I don't, this is too American for me. Sucks to be an electric car owner in Texas right now. I'm just gonna wait for people to learn that gas pumps require electricity to pump gas. I got a 10-foot John boat, but I'm 650 pounds. You're gonna need a whole Jonathan boat. Here it is without the camouflage. It's like you camouflaged it again with such a resolution.